Captain Marcus Reed watched the alien delegation snicker among themselves. The tall, slender beings with their iridescent skin exchanged glances that needed no translation. Contempt was a universal language. You wish to demonstrate your weapons capabilities? The lead alien, who called himself Vox, spoke through the translator pinned to his chest garment. We have observed your military exercises from orbit. Your accuracy is unimpressive. Reed maintained his composure. We appreciate your candor, Ambassador. Still, we would like to showcase our approach to combat. The joint military exercise had been arranged after humanity's first contact with the Talari Commonwealth 3 months ago. The aliens had arrived in ships that defied physics as humans understood it, extending an invitation to join their interstellar alliance. But first, they needed to assess Earth's capabilities. Very well, Vox replied, mandibles twitching with amusement. We shall observe. The demonstration field stretched before them, holographic targets positioned at various distances. Reed nodded to his team of 6 soldiers who took formation. Begin standard engagement protocol, Reed ordered. The soldiers raised their rifles and began firing at the targets. To human eyes, their performance was respectable. To the Talari, with their enhanced vision and precision weaponry that could hit targets kilometers away with pinpoint accuracy, it appeared laughable. Lieutenant Anna Torres, Reed's second-in-command, fired 3 shots. All missed the center by significant margins. Your species lacks the neural structure for precision, Vox commented, not bothering to hide his disdain. Perhaps your value to the Commonwealth lies elsewhere. Reed simply nodded. Let's move to Phase 2, Urban Warfare Demonstration. A holographic field shifted, creating a simulated cityscape. The Talari delegation followed Reed to a viewing platform as his team split into pairs and entered the scenario. We understand that in real combat situations, conditions are rarely ideal, Reed explained. The soldiers moved through the environment, firing at pop-up enemy combatants. Again, many shots missed their marks. Some hit walls, others went wide. The Talari delegates exchanged more amused glances. Your inefficiency is remarkable, another delegate, Mira, observed. You expend so much ammunition for so few successful hits. Reed tapped his tablet. Let's review the engagement data. A holographic display appeared, showing heat maps of where the bullets had landed. The Talari leaned forward, studying the seemingly random pattern of impacts. What tactical advantage do you gain from such dispersion? Vox asked, genuinely puzzled. Reed zoomed in on the map. Humans developed in environments where precision was less valuable than area control. We don't aim to hit a specific point on a target. He highlighted several clusters of impacts. We aim to saturate a zone to prevent enemy movement. We call it suppressive fire. Vox tilted his head. You intentionally miss. We intentionally create zones of denial, Torres corrected, joining the conversation. Our objective isn't always to eliminate the target immediately, but to control their options. The demonstration continued with varied scenarios. The Talari watched with growing interest as the human soldiers used their seemingly inefficient fire to herd holographic enemies into vulnerable positions. Observe how Team 2 uses their fire pattern, Reed pointed out. They're not trying to hit the target directly. They're forcing it to move into Team 1's field of fire. Understanding slowly dawned on the aliens' faces. Your species thinks collectively, Vox realized. Each shooter is part of a system. Precisely, Reed confirmed. Humans are pack hunters by evolution. We coordinate to control the battlefield, rather than relying on individual precision. The final demonstration involved a complex scenario with multiple variables. The human team fired apparently wild shots that ricocheted off surfaces, creating unpredictable trajectories. What looked like missed shots caused structural collapses that altered the battlefield itself. When it was over, the Talari delegation was silent. You deliberately modify your environment, Mira said finally. Your projectiles interact with your surroundings in ways our energy weapons cannot. Reed nodded. Humans adapted to fight in chaotic conditions. We don't just adapt to the environment, we transform it to our advantage. Vox stepped forward, his earlier mockery replaced with thoughtful consideration. In the Commonwealth, most conflicts occur in space or controlled environments. Your approach is unorthodox but potentially valuable. We don't expect to match your precision technology, Reed admitted, but human tactics might complement Talari capabilities in ways neither of us has considered. Indeed, Vox agreed. Your species' understanding of chaos as a tactical element is unique among our allies. Later, as the delegation prepared to return to their ship, Vox approached Reed privately. I have transmitted my report to the Commonwealth Council, the alien said. I have recommended Earth for provisional membership. Reed inclined his head. Thank you, Ambassador. Do not thank me yet, Vox cautioned. There are factions that may see your methods as primitive, but there are also threats on our borders that have proven resistant to conventional tactics. Threats that might respond to a bit of chaos, Reed suggested. The alien's mandibles clicked in what Reed had come to recognize as their version of a smile. Precisely, Captain. Sometimes missing the target is the most direct path to victory. As the Talari ship ascended into the clouds, Reed watched with Torres at his side. Do you think they really understand? She asked. Reed considered the question. They understand that we're different. That's a start. What the Talari would never fully grasp was how deeply chaos was woven into human nature, how humanity's greatest strength wasn't precision, but adaptation to imperfection. In a universe of beings seeking order, humans brought the wild card of deliberate disorder. And that might make all the difference.